Alright guys, and we are back. And here we have the fight against Ukruk the Fierce and his gang of orcs who wants the staff. How are you supposed to win this fight? You're not. You're supposed to die, but it doesn't count against your death. However, if you do kill them all, you get an achievement against all odds. So we're gonna try and attempt that. But it's probably not gonna succeed. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is confuse the crap out of them. Which kind of worked. And then I'm gonna put in my talk of reducing physical damage for 7 turns. And we're gonna try and do as much damage onto them as possible. Also, I'm gonna trigger resilience of the dwarves for physical power. This will... If you take some more hits, they're all intimidated, reducing their physical power a bit. I don't think it's at a high enough level to affect them. But let's see what happens. We'll put on the shield. And we'll start hammering these orcs. If I can get behind Ukruk, it'll also be quite good. But we shall see. Alright, so now we're gonna refresh our shield. It didn't quite work. Because they destroyed the shield before that actually happened. So we're gonna put this, and we're gonna try to maybe outflank Ukruk, go around here. Don't know if that's gonna work, but we might as well try. I'll put on regen. I'll see if I can stun someone. Alright, good. We'll go to here. So now Ukruk is kind of neutralized, because the other orcs are around him. So we can try to do a death dance. Hopefully our shield will come back, and we're gonna wait until our talk comes back as well. I'm gonna do like this again, so I can hit multiple guys. Now I'm gonna come here. So he's over there. And we can put our shield back. Alright, we're sort of doing good. And don't want to run out of stamina, so I'm going to confuse all of them again. I'm going to see if I can hit them individually. Didn't quite work, so I'm going to use this again. Our shield is almost gone, so I'm going to use... I don't want to... No, I'm not going to use Bathing Light. I'm going to let it expire, I think. Because it's 119, we probably will get hit, so that's fine. We might rush out of the way, actually. Because he does substantially more damage than they do. We might get hit by the archers, but that's not a huge problem. So I'm gonna move here. Then I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna move there. Then I can rush this guy. Death Dance here. Okay, we're about to get hit again. Our talk is gonna come back very soon. What do I do now? I'll put some resist and activate regeneration. Then I'm gonna hammer at this guy here. Okay, he's on to us again. But the talk is back. If you kill Ukruk before you kill all of them, then they kill you, then you actually do lose a life. So it's important to kill him last. So what we're gonna do, let me think. We do regenerate quite a fair bit now, so I wouldn't mind getting out of the way. I might use my jump here, my leap, to get out of the way completely. But I do want to kill at least this guy. So let's execute him. That's gonna work. So he's dead. Let's hit these two up there. We're suffering some damage, so that's no good. Let's see if we can stun Ukruk. We did not stun Ukruk, so that didn't quite work. But the talk is back, so I'm going to activate the talk. So now a lot of damage is going to be reduced. I'm going to pop the shield. I'm going to try and take at least a few of them out. 1, 2, 3. We can death dance now. Haha, we're doing it, guys. We are doing it. Well, almost. Take care of him, or we can confuse them. Yeah, I'll take care of this guy. Can always leap out of the way. I'm actually gonna do advanced attack this guy. Didn't quite work. But let's stun him. The torque is gone, so we're gonna be hit hard very soon now. But there's less guys, so we can take care of him. We can probably take care of him. Nice. Now it's just us and Ukruk. We're gonna pop defense and regeneration. Gonna try and stun. Did not succeed. We're gonna try and confuse. Did succeed. We're now gonna basically hit him. We'll wait until the confusion expires, or at least until infusion regeneration drops down a little bit before we pop in the shielding. Stun again. Okay, he's invisible now. It's time to switch weapons. I don't want to do Death Dance because our stamina is quite low, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Although it only costs 34. Yeah, I'll do Death Dance. And now we can do Execute. I still didn't kill him, he's at 5%, but that's okay. We got it. You are surprised to be still alive. Against all odds achievement. Killed Ukruk in the ambush. That's how you do it. I've never done it before, so I'm quite excited. we had a good build though. So we got a Sarah, a warped blackened sword drips acid. The Untouchable. It's a jacket. And I'm just gonna have a look at the lore very quickly because I've never done it before, so I want to see what happens. Alright. Curse and Bane, some bastard lace-born thief had raided the ruins, and a halfling no less, a cur-damned halfling. I'm fired with rage. He got in during dusk somehow, crawling through the tunnel, too narrow for my workers to reach. He grabbed a staff from the ruins and snuck past my orcs. The dirty, treacherous sneak has run away. And my career with him. I've sent scouts to track him, but he's proving elusive, but I will not let him escape. This is unforgivable. We followed the tracks of the wretch. It seemed as if he's met up with a dwarf and a human near a town called Dwarf, and they traveled southeast from there. Following the three of them was much easier than the sneak alone, but we still were able to take care remain hidden. Our orders from High Command strictly forbid showing ourselves, and we must avoid battle as much as possible. I have a trained team of archers and fighters with me that know how to stay hidden in the woods. The thief and his cursed allies have entered an old ruined tower called Dreadfell. It's an ancient place known to be filled with undead in its dungeons. If we break in, we're bound to cause a stir, and so close to the big human town east of here. I'm not sure how to proceed, and I've sent message to command requesting instructions. For now, we wait in the woods, keeping an eye on the entrance for any change. If anyone come out from the tower with that staff, they will face my wrath. Word is finally back from command. Hold position and wait for the staff to emerge. If it doesn't happen soon, then they will send their own agents in time. In time, bah! This will be my ruin if it comes to that. If there is any appearance of the staff, I must snatch it and get back east as soon as possible. Who knew Ukru could be such a politician? Oh well. Very nice. Thing is, as far as I know, it doesn't matter. I think the staff still gets snatched as you teleport or something. We'll find out soon enough. So we got some good stuff here. Ericord, a gold ring. It's not great, but it does give a lot of immunities, but not for stun. That says it allows you to see major demons and minor demons who are around, so I'm gonna pick it up. That seems like it's useless to us, this one, because it's a single-handed weapon. The Untouchable, that's interesting. The armor is not as good as what we've got. Defense is not bad. Fatigue, minus 24%, that's pretty nice. Give us plus 8 cunning, which is quite good for criticals. The thing is, when you take a hit of more than 20% of your max life, a shield is created equal to 130% the damage taken. So when you get hit hard, you get shielded for possibly... yeah, you get shielded for much more than what you were hit. Well, max life is 900, let's say it'll be 1000 soon. So 20% of 1000 is 200. So if we ever get hit by more than 200, we will essentially get, let's say, 200 times 1.3. Forgive my math, but I think it's going to be 260. 1.3 times 2, 1.6. I think it's going to be 260. I think it's going to add 60 more, or 30% of 200. Yeah, it's about around about that. So yeah, the thing is, we're gonna lose life regeneration, 50 life, 5 effective physical save, which we don't really care about because we can increase physical save with power is money, or money is power, talent. Changes as physical resistance to acid resistance. Nah. I like the fatigue, I like the armor penetration, because we can use it to essentially mill through their armor if need be. Reduces our armor by 8, increases defense by 2. So we'll have to check how that ability pans out, whether or not it's worth the exchanging it for the maximum life of 50. Whether the 130% of a shield is, you know, in some extreme cases is better than the... because I don't know if we get hit for 200 damage frequently. So there's another consideration here though. It's light armor, so we can't actually use it because we're not going to get all the armor benefits for it. So now it has to go, unfortunately. We did level up though. Alright, let's go to New Hope. Or Last Hope, sorry. Keep thinking about Star Wars for some reason. Alright. Oops. So now that we killed the master as well, all the shops renew their items. So we're gonna have to investigate what they've got. But we basically have to go to here. And we found a strange staff. And we tell him about the encounter with the orcs. And then we get the other quest. that there's an orc presence in the kingdom of Freknor, where the dwarves are, so that's where we near our starting area. And we can go and see if there's any connection with the staff. So it really sends you to the same place anyways. But it's nice to have succeeded. Let's see if anything new with the alchemies. No. Alright, let's level up. For stats, let me think. Increasing this is going to give me 2.4 damage resistance again. But we're going to have to do that trick with the constitution. I'm not sure if we can get away with it again. Because we're going to need 59. Yeah, we're gonna need 59, so that's 11 more constitution, and I don't know if we can actually get 11 more constitution temporarily. Let's have a look. Can get 4 constitution from here. From the amulets. We can get one from... We had another thing here that gave constitution. What was it? No, we already wear it. Gloves of the Firm Hand gives us another 4, so 4 plus 4, 8. So let's do it. Let's do it. So I'm gonna wear this. No, where was it? Amulet of Constitution. So instead of the Mastery Amulet. And then Gloves of the Firm Hand. We'll see if there's something else as well. Rogue Plight will also give us +4. Okay, now let's check. 55 only. Okay, that's because Borfa's Cage actually gave more, so no. Alright, I know how we can get it. Just like I said, we can go to the Elven place. Let's do it. And we'll craft the ring. The one ring to rule them all. Okay, this is quite a dangerous area here. So we got a special encounter, which I'll probably do. Because you can unlock possibly a cluster, and I've never actually succeeded, so it's basically a cult. So we're gonna enter the crypt. We just changed our gear as well, so this is gonna be quite dangerous. Did we change? We'll have to change to the main set quickly. I'll have to put a shield. Okay. Get rid of the Elven Corruptor. Wow, okay. Alright. I think there's no one else here. So let's change back to the gear. Let's not do it just yet. We'll do it next level maybe. So what did I change? I had the Amulet of Mastery. The gloves, I had the gloves of... That's the second thing I changed. So I had a Stormbringer, I believe. Did I? No. I think I had a restful one of Dex. Yeah, I think I had that one. Alright, so we'll still level up, but we're not going to choose this yet, because we're probably going to level up here again, if we don't die first, because this could be a difficult place, depending on the configuration of it. So yeah, that talk was really good in the fight against Ukruk. Sorry, not this talk, that talk. 105 physical... nature, temporal and acid for 7 turns. That was really good. Okay, so this gold ring here, let's see if there's a ring that we don't really care about. Yeah, this one isn't that great. We'll take that off and we'll wear Ericor, because that really gives us willpower, cunning, resistance to mind, more life, and a bunch of immunity and mental save. I think it's slightly better. And we'll level up and we'll do something else. We'll increase dexterity still. Actually, we'll increase strength for the physical power. It doesn't hurt. The maximum you can ever go in the game is 60 in the parentheses, so that's 60 stat points that you put anyways. So we're actually quite high anyway, so I might just increase dexterity instead. And for class points, I'm tempted to increase our critical chance with Precise Strike, but alternatively we can just put stuff into Power is Money. We can elevate our Execute, but the damage starts to see diminishing returns from 258 to 277 if they've got 30% life, which is why I always use the 30% stat, so I kind of know how much damage I give them. It's only around 20% more. It's not massive. I don't want to invest a point here. It might be time to maybe put a point in Berserker Rage, because you start to do a lot of damage and a lot of critical chance, but it really hurts your life. You know, you lose 2% of your life every turn, but for every 1% you gain 0.5 critical hits. So every turn you gain +1 critical hit chance. And in general, if you just get hit, you get more critical hits. So it's actually can be quite deadly, and in combination with Bloodbath, which when you do critical hit, it's quite good. Alternatively, I think Unstoppable is really what we want. So when you do Unstoppable, healing has no effect for 3 turns, and your health cannot drop below 1. At the end of it, you regain 4% per foe slain during the frenzy. So that's a very useful survivability to have. You're invulnerable essentially for 3 turns. Either that or we increase Bloodbath to get even more life regeneration when we crit. I think for now we might actually choose to increase Bloodbath a little bit, because we do have the Heroism, which kind of works similar to Unstoppable. So I'm gonna increase Bloodbath by 1, and for generic points, let me think. Stonewalking is useful because you can target any wall and immediately enter it and appear on the other side of the obstacle. So if you always fight in a terrain that's favorable to you with like a single file wall, you can definitely use that to save yourself. So I'm just gonna put 1 point here, just for survivability. And let me see. Yep, so we'll just do that. Alright. Let's continue. So I can see all these guys now. And the reason I can see them is because I've got something with telepathy. Humanoid orcs. So it's kind of useful to know that they're there. Alright, no. Okay, pop the shield. What kind of damage they're doing? So we're in combat now because he put something that reduces our strength. Yeah, disease. But it's a magical affliction, so we can't really do much about it just yet. That's okay. We're gonna put Death Dance. We're gonna confuse them. Okay, he's invisible, which is annoying, so I'm gonna switch weapons. Gonna switch weapons again. Kind of wastes us a turn, but it's better to hit them and know that you're hitting them. Better safe than sorry. Okay, we know he's there, so we're gonna... No, I'm not gonna rush him, I'm just gonna cleave. Then I can't back away because I'm over encumbered because of the disease. So either wait for this disease to pass, so I'll put a shield, but I can still use this. So I'll come there, stun him. Okay. Wait for things to kind of come clear. I think there was... I can't see him. Okay, there they are. I'll rush here. Death Dance. And do a quick kill. Okay. The last place in here is they're sacrificing this woman and you have a limited time to save her. If you manage to save her, something happens, but I've never saved her and she always turned into this massive creature. So we'll see what happens. I can't really rush him, so I'll fearlessly forward. I think we can... Okay. He's invisible, so I'm gonna switch weapons. And then I can kill him. Yeah, that Spectral Blade, without it, we would have been in deep shit many times throughout the game. It's very important to be able to do blind fight. Either that, or you want to put some points into piercing sight, so that you can increase stealth and invisibility detection. But other than that, heightened senses doesn't actually give you ability to see invisible, but it allows you to see in radius outside your light radius. So it basically increases your vision somewhat. Allows you to detect traps, which are really only slightly important in the later part of the game, in the Far East. And later on you can disarm it, but you're probably never going to get it above level 1, because you're probably just going to try to get into Charm Mastery, Piercing Sight, or Evasion. It's not worth for the Berserker specifically, the Berserker build, to put more points into that. Oops, what did I do? They just flipped me. The shield is gone, so they did a fair amount of damage. I'll put this thing here. I need to be able to confuse them. Death Dance. And I'll execute, and I'll kill the other one. Something hits me still. No. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Okay, what's in the chest? I'm gonna pop in shielding beforehand. Okay, stun this guy. And is he dead? He's not dead. I'm gonna switch weapons. Now he's dead. You know they're dead when they drop off loot. Alright. Alright, before we go to the next level, we're gonna finish here. And I'll see you guys soon. We're still alive. If you like. If you didn't, dislike. In any case, you must subscribe. Catch you guys later.